It's a chill evening in New Haven, Connecticut. A young Marc Brackett sits across from his uncle, the only adult who truly sees him. No lectures, no judging, just space for fear, anger, and confusion. Here, permission to feel isn't just a phrase, it's a lifeline. But why do so many kids never get this lifeline? And what if feeling your feelings could be the key to unlocking a better life? We think kids should just get over it. But what if ignoring emotions compounds harm? Brackett uncovers a quiet epidemic nobody talks about. Marc Brackett's early years weren't easy. Bullied and isolated, he felt lost until his uncle broke through the silence. Instead of shushing his fears, his uncle listened, recognized Mark's pain, and told him it was okay to feel scared and angry. This simple act wasn't just comfort, it was a pivot point from despair to hope. Think of emotions as a foreign language we all have to learn. Most people treat feelings like a problem to fix, but Brackett shows emotions are signals like traffic lights in our brain guiding decisions and connections. Ignoring them, it's like driving blind through heavy traffic, guaranteed to crash. When Mark embraced his feelings instead of fighting them, his world changed. He realized emotions are not enemies but messengers. This insight transformed his pain into power. Instead of shame, he found permission. And that permission is exactly what schools and parents desperately need to offer every child. Brackett didn't stop at stories. He built a system, ruler, that schools swear by to transform emotional chaos into clarity. At Yale's Center for Emotional Intelligence, Brackett and his team invented ruler, a practical acronym for recognizing, understanding, labeling, expressing, and regulating emotions. One school in Baltimore saw test scores jump and suspensions drop after kids learned to spot exactly what they felt instead of just bad or good. Pinpointing emotion is a skill worth schooling. Understanding emotions means tracing their roots and predicting their impact. Imagine emotions like weather patterns. Knowing a brewing anger is caused by jealousy or frustration helps you prepare rather than get caught in a storm. Ruler teaches this weather forecasting for feelings so kids and adults can navigate life consciously. The real magic is regulation, not suppressing feelings but steering them. One teacher describes how her student used ruler tools to calm a rage spike before a big test. By channeling energy, the kid went from meltdown to top of the class. It's proof emotions, when mastered, fuel success rather than sabotage it. In a world drowning in stress and silent suffering, Brackett's message hits home. Permission to feel is a superpower that can change everything. Brackett warns we're in an emotional crisis. Kids and adults alike are ashamed of feeling wrong emotions like anxiety or anger. This silence breeds loneliness and damaged mental health. In one survey, nearly half of teens admitted they rarely share true feelings, a recipe for disaster in a connected world. The schools using Ruler see rapid change. When teachers and students openly identify and respect feelings, bullying falls and cooperation rises. One principal celebrated a culture where emotions guide actions instead of control them, turning tense hallways into safer, happier spaces overnight. The biggest secret: you don't need anyone's permission but your own. Brackett's uncle gave him permission, but you can give that gift to yourself today. The next time you catch yourself pushing down a feeling, pause, name it, sit with it. That pause can shift your entire day and maybe your entire life. Remember that evening in New Haven? Mark's uncle didn't just hear his feelings, he gave him permission to feel them fully. That opened a door that changed everything. You can open that door too. Here, try this moment. Next time a tough feeling hits, pause and ask yourself, what is this trying to tell me? That question is your first step from chaos to clarity. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.